Thanks. Heavy, huh?
Yeah, kinda.
Thank you. Hey guys, welcome to the unboxing of the Onewheel Plus. I've been waiting about 2 months for this thing and I'm super excited. I haven't even opened it up yet. So let's get down to it. I previously had the original Onewheel, which was super impressive. And ever since January 4th, they launched their new one and I've been eager to get this. So the first thing right off the bat you do see is that you get a manual with a cool little sticker of Onewheel. Put this down. Inside we have got the charger, which happens to be stuck. The Onewheel charger. We also got an extra pair of bumpers. One thing I noticed right off the bat, it is a little bit more rounded versus the original Onewheel was very flat, so that might be the difference on the website that they didn't really state. We got that. Got obviously the Onewheel cards that you can hand out and promote their stuff. And finally, we got Onewheel Plus. Man, right off the bat, I can tell that the finish on the rail is very, very shiny. A little bit darker than the original Onewheel. You got the kicks in the tail and the nose to give you that sure grip. It's gives you a little bit more confidence in your board. And we obviously have the full sensor pad. On the Onewheel original, you only had about a middle strip on here, and coming off ledges or going off road has proven to be a little bit unstable. But with the new Onewheel Plus, we will have the full foot pad and full control on this. I really do like the strip going on here. It kind of gives it the racing stripe. And what else do we have? They say Onewheel states that it's got more power to the engine. I'm not really sure about that. The original Onewheel did have 500 watt engine, but looking at the manual, okay, so we have it is actually more powerful. You can see right here, it says 750 watts, which is an extra 50% more power than the original Onewheel. It's got a top speed of 19 miles per hour. I'm not sure if this allows you to attack hills better, but it's definitely really nice to have the more power in there. We do have the range of 5 to 7 miles per charge. Onewheel claims is about 20 minutes for a full charge on the Ultra Charger. That being said, from my experience, I've experienced it more to be roughly around 30 to 40 minutes per charge. Still pretty good. Overall, this thing looks really solid. I don't know, to me, I feel like the original Onewheel had a bigger foot pad, but this one seems a little bit more shorter. It does seem a little bit taller on the wheel, so I don't know if the wheel is a little bit of a different size, but I can show you right here. We got the HyperCore technology. I really do like the white finish that they gave it. Kind of gives it a little bit more of an edge. The edges definitely really shiny, much darker. And then you have the bumpers, which have been rounded off a little bit on the corners. Onewheel also states that they have digital shaping 2.0. I don't know if that's true yet or it has been released, because I've been looking on the Apple Store and I haven't seen any new updates on that yet. But it'll probably will come out later. I'm sure, you know, Onewheel is super busy. But let's see if we can turn this thing on. Yep, we've got power. I'm going to go ahead and connect up my Onewheel app, because I know people had some questions about that. Let's see if I can do this. Maybe I have to connect now. So I'm connected. Looks like the same app does work. It turns on the lights. We can go all the way to the settings foundation. And I know D Cosmos was a little bit curious about the firmware and hardware numbers. So for firmware version, I have 4,000. The hardware version is 3206. Let's see, what else do we have? They give you the controller temperature, the battery, and the motor temperature, voltage, and percentage battery, and trip odometer. So it looks like they haven't really changed much. I'm sure they will come out with an update later. We'll see what Onewheel has to offer for that side. For the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and charge this guy up, ride around a little bit, and see how it rides. Catch you later. All right, guys, so I just went on a ride. Let me say that this thing is awesome. It is super smooth, super fast, everything you wanted it to be. A couple of things that I definitely did notice, my comparison to the V1 is that the Plus is incredibly smooth. They had mentioned in one of their ads that the Onewheel Plus actually has a bigger bearing. I don't know if you can see this, but looking at it right there, it is very big. It feels like it just glides and there's no resistance onto the board. It just moves. The acceleration curve, I felt like even though it does have 750 watts versus the 500 originally, the acceleration curve is very similar. It's very similar to what you're used to, so there's no change in there. My first impressions on it, the thing is super fun. I really like the way it looks. The kick pads definitely take a little bit of getting used to. The board definitely feels taller. I don't know how they did that, or maybe it's just the foot pads, but you definitely feel a hair bit taller on your Onewheel. So it is a little bit more squirrely, but all in all, it gives you that carving feel. It's really, really smooth, really buttery. And yeah, one thing I was a little bit concerned with after I turned off the camera, I did connect the app to my Onewheel. I could not change the modes on this guy. So if I do select right here, this window is completely black. It does not respond to anything, so I can't put it in any other mode besides classic. I'm sorry, I know Sony 123 wanted to see what the top speed was or how that felt or how it was. I can't change it. I even tried putting it on its side and manually changing it. Did not work. But overall, my experience on this, very awesome, very cool. I do like that they did change the bolts to black, so it does kind of give it a more updated feel. A lot of people were concerned about the grip tape, this little missing patch right here. Honestly, this wood right here feels kind of rough. You don't really think about it. I didn't have any problem with it. The grip tape is actually really, really rough and sticky. So you're good there, no problems. It's just more aesthetics. So yeah, that pretty much concludes my unboxing video. I hope I addressed everything. Hopefully Onewheel can fix this application so that I can switch it over to extreme mode, because you know I gotta go fast. But hope you guys get yours soon, and happy Onewheeling.